sixth graders. All right, so yesterday we worked on classifying numbers a little bit. We started introducing rational numbers. But sometimes rational numbers can be classified, and it's a little bit tough to tell where they may go in your Venn diagram. So we're going to do another example of different types of animals today. All right, so we have the whole world of animals here. Not the whole world, but a lot of them. And we have some specific examples we're going to use. So we have a puppy, a lion, a rabbit, and a bird, a turtle, a gator, a snake, a chameleon, an iguana, and a bearded dragon. Now, all of these are animals. Now, within this whole world of animals that we've created, we have some that are specific reptiles. So the turtle, the gator, the snake, the chameleon, the iguana, and the bearded dragon are all reptiles. So they go within this circle. But these four out here are not reptiles, okay? But then within the specific little area of reptiles, we also can be more specific and look at lizards only. So the turtle, the gator, the snake, the puppy, the lion, and the rabbit, and the bird are not lizards. They're animals. These are reptiles, and these are lizards, reptiles, and animals. So some of these can be listed as more than one. So the chameleon, the iguana, and the bearded dragon can be listed as more than one. Just in case you're wondering what a bearded dragon looks like, I have my friend Bob. He's our bearded dragon. And next year, you may get to see him in your science class. Everybody say hi, Bob. All right, so we're gonna look at another type of Venn diagram for a second. Oh, he kind of erased it a little. All right, so another type of Venn diagram here is what you saw, what you've seen probably, I think elementary you did one on moon, stars, and sun, is what some students told me today. So this one's a little bit harder to understand when you're classifying numbers, okay? We have all of these were listed as animals, so they're all within the animal circle. Okay, so as long as these are animals, they all have to go inside here. Okay, so every one of these we listed were animals. Now, not all of them are reptiles though. Your rabbit, your puppy, and your bird, and your lion were not reptiles. So they go over here that are only animals, and my reptiles all go in this circle, somewhere in this circle. Now, is there any animal that's a reptile that's not an animal? No. If it's a reptile, it's gonna be an animal. So there's nothing that can go over here. Okay, so this one should be voided out. But now we also have more specific was our lizards. Okay, all of these were reptiles, but only these were lizards. And this middle section of your three circles shows the things that are overlapped between all three groups here. So the chameleon, the iguana, and the bearded dragon are lizards, and they're also reptiles, and they're also animals. Okay, but what makes this really difficult to understand, and we'll talk about it more in class with our rational numbers, is that sometimes there are pieces that there can never be anything there. Right now, we can never have something that's an animal and a lizard that's not a reptile, because all lizards are reptiles. Okay, there is never going to be something over here that's a lizard that isn't a reptile and an animal. Okay, and anything here there's nothing that can be a lizard and a reptile that's not an animal. So these four pieces here, they don't exist at all. There's nothing that can go in those. Okay, our rational numbers are the same way. Okay, if we're looking at our rational numbers, anything that can be written as A over B, it's going to include our integers and our whole numbers. But your whole number is also an integer, and it's a rational number. So we're going to create another Venn diagram, and I want you to think about where on our Venn diagrams there can be nothing at. That's really, really important to understand how the Venn diagrams work. Okay, that is your next task. Go.